Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 53 of the FIFA 18 My Player Career, and we're just finishing off the World Cup qualifiers games. We did have an international break at the end of the last episode, and we already played one game, remember, against Belgium. So we're finishing off this one. We're starting off today's episode with the match against one of our biggest rivals, actually Scotland, and we're hoping to get the 3 points, of course, and hopefully one step closer to qualifying for this World Cup. As you may remember, in the club issues, we did actually stay at Manchester United. We were expecting to actually leave in the summer, but because they brought in Mbappe, that actually made us remain at Old Trafford for another season, or at least till January. We're hoping that Mbappe is going to be starting. Maybe he'll start his first game in today's episode. We do also start the Champions League campaign in today's episode too, so we'll find out who we've been drawn up against in the group stages as we go through here. Unlucky there, good chance for Raheem Sterling, I think it was, at that far post. But 12 minutes in, and so far it has been all England. Scotland not really done much other than defend, and that is going to be a goal kick. So still 0-0 here then. And England pushing forward. 10 minutes to play in this first half, and we're still waiting for the first goal of the game. Here's Kai trying a little bit of magic, gets the ball through. Now Harry Kane turns, shoots, blocked twice there, and again at that far post. Raheem Sterling with another effort, and the goalkeeper getting down low and making another save. I think it was the goalkeeper, sorry, the striker, not the defender, that kicked that one on target. But it would have gone in. It was a good save in the end there from the Scotland goalkeeper. And 7 shots so far for England. Only 1 for Scotland. We've got just over 5 minutes remaining. Can England get the goal to break the deadlock at the end of this first half? We are pushing forward here. Kai's in a bit of space, and Harry Kane almost found him. Was that Harry Kane? No, it wasn't Harry Kane, because that was from the midfield. Not sure who that was then. But it was almost a good ball all the way through for Kai. Good defending in the end from Scotland, and now it is Scotland in possession as we start this second half, but Kai's in there, winning possession back for the Three Lions, waiting to push forward. There is Harry Kane now, plays it onto his near side for Sterling, but Sterling, oh, goalkeeper's made a mistake, and Kai makes him pay for that mistake. The ball, and originally almost found its way to Raheem Sterling. The defence got in there with a nice little interception, passed it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, not sure what he was doing. Did he slip? Did he try and clear it? But nevertheless, it went to the feet of Kai, and he's not going to miss from there. The goalkeeper wasn't on his feet by then, so an easy finish in the end for England. And now the score is 10 minutes into this second half. Scotland 0, England 1. Well, pushing on, and Scotland looking to get themselves back onto level terms, but good play there from England. And now Kai playing a little bit deeper than usual. Gets the ball. Waiting for the run of Harry Kane. Can he keep going? Oh, nice little turn there from Kai. He sees the run of... Is that Nathan Redmond? I think it was Nathan Redmond, but what a finish it is. And that's what we have Anthony Martial doing when we play for Manchester United. Just cutting in on that left side. And look at the space it opens up. Beautiful little turn as well there from Kai. And again, he is on the assists. And Nathan Redmond, he is on the goal sheet. Great goal. Goalkeeper couldn't keep it out. England lead then 2-0. First World Cup qualifiers goal then for Redmond. I'm sure there'll be 1 or 2 more from him throughout this campaign if he can cut inside like he did there. And that will go straight into the hands of the England goalkeeper. And now we just need to get this ball forward, which we do. And now we just wait for that final whistle. Here is Kai. Can we push forward for 1 more goal? Space open up on that far side again. Nathan Redmond plays it inside for Kai. Nice bit of skill there from Kai. He's going all the way through, shoots, and it is the 3rd goal of the game. That bumps Kai up to a 9.5 rating in the final minute of this match. And it has been all England so far. And in fact, all of this game, Scotland have not really done anything other than a few good defensive challenges. And the goalkeeper, I think, has been their best player. But 2 games in the World Cup qualifiers, Kai's already got 3 goals. 2 goals in today's game. I think there's not going to be any more action. Just wait for that final whistle, and there it is. Scotland 0, England 3. Perfect result there for England. Great way to start off a World Cup qualifying campaign. Still unbeaten, and Kai finishing the game with a 9.5 final match rated, 2 goals, and of course 1 assist, which was the assist for Nathan Redmond's goal. So now we can head back to Manchester. Well, I say Manchester. We're going to actually Newcastle. So we're heading to Newcastle for the away match with Manchester United, taking on Newcastle United. And has Mbappe made the starting 11? I do not know. I don't think he has started, has he? Maybe he'll come on as a substitute, but so far I don't think he's started. We'll have to wait to see. I don't think that other guy over there was Mbappe playing that striker position. No, it's Callum Wilson playing that striker position. I was just trying to look on that right side of midfield as well, but no, Mbappe definitely hasn't started today. Kai is pushing forward here. Can Man United go forward and try and grab themselves an early goal? And here he is. A bit of space open up for Anthony Martial. Tries to play it through, but it took a deflection as it went through there. Manchester United, though, although pegged back a little bit, still on the attack. Just outside the Newcastle area. Kai again looking for Martial. He finds him this time. Shot comes in across the goalkeeper. And that is the first goal of the game. A nice early goal there for United. And just like I said, when that left winger cuts inside, just like Nathan Redmond did for England, Anthony Martial, he's done the same and takes advantage, scoring a cracking goal. And it is now less than 10 minutes played. Newcastle United 0, Manchester United 1. And yet again, Kai's on the assist. As we did mention an episode or two ago, one of our aims for the season is not to score as many goals as possible, but we do want to assist as much. We scored plenty of goals last season, so we know that Kai's got goals in him, but it is the assist which we want to improve on. So hopefully this season we can break records, getting the assists that we need, even if we don't stay at Manchester United for the rest of the season. Oh, massive gap open up. Look at this, and the Newcastle defence absolutely nowhere. Callum Wilson is going all the way through, plays it inside for Anthony Martial, and he claims his second goal of the game. And that is now Newcastle United 0, Manchester United 2. 5 minutes remaining in this match at St James's Park. And beautiful ball there as well from Wilson. He himself is on the assist sheets. Anthony Martial looking for a hat-trick. He's got less than 4 minutes to try and get that hat-trick. Can he get it done? As Wilson goes off and Lukaku comes on. So still no Mbappe debut, unfortunately. But we do have one more game to play in today's episode. So hopefully he can make his debut in the Champions League match. So we'll also, after this game, find out who we've got in our group stages and hopefully start off that campaign with a victory too, as that ball gets played across the middle. Well, the goalkeeper gets down low, gets his hands to it and clears the ball forward for Newcastle United. And Kai actually picks that one up. He has the last touch of the game because the final whistle blows, so we can head into the next game. But before that, we are going to have a look at a few things. Kai finishing that game with a 9 rating. Didn't get on the score sheet, but he did pick up that assist early on in the game, of course. So a good performance there. And here are the Champions League group stages. We have been put with Basel, Benfica and Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid and Milan, Ajax and Barca. They've got a pretty easy group there. City, Leverkusen and Salzburg. Wow, Watford are in there. Watford, Juve, PSV and Rangers. Good luck to Watford in their group. That's a bit of a tough one. Chelsea got a tough group too with Schalke, Porto and Monaco. Stoke City are in the Champions League. They've been matched up with Roma and Bayern Munich. And of course Besiktas too. So some interesting groups there. Some interesting teams from England in that group, in that competition too. Be interesting to see how Watford and Stoke City get on. We should have actually looked how they got on last season. I didn't realise how good they were doing to be qualifying for the Champions League. But we are in there. That's the only important thing. We're starting off against Benfica. We are at home at Old Trafford. Hopefully we can get this campaign off to a winning start. We are the champions of this, remember. So we want to go on and try and win it for a second season in a row. Whether we're here in January or not, we still want to be qualifying and try and get Manchester United to become the European champions if we can do so. But here is Kai with the early possession. And we're actually going to push on 20 minutes in. That's a fantastic ball onto this near side. And it's Sarabia. And again, I don't think Mbappe has started in today's game. It looks like Lukaku is in there. Lukaku, Sarabia and Anthony Martial. They are the front three for Manchester United in this Champions League game. So we're hoping that Mbappe does come on later on in this match, as Benfica go all the way through, and that one, poor effort, should have been in the back of the goal, that one, but thankfully not on target for them, and nothing for the goalkeeper to do. So 6.6 ratings so far for Kai as we head into the second half almost. We are the stroke half time right now. Manchester United's passing's not been too great. Benfica are actually passing better than we are. Well, maybe we can change that with this attacking play here. Here is Kai, plays the ball forward for Sarabia. Now Lukaku, Anthony Martial. Oh, what a fantastic goal that is. Anthony Martial. Yeah, I think, is that his 3rd goal in 2 games now? Anthony Martial, the Frenchman, yet again cutting inside from that left side of midfield. And he was assisted this time by Romelu Lukaku. And I think he was just outside the area, wasn't he? Let's have a look at the replay. Sarabia, Lukaku, and there is Anthony Martial on the edge of the area. Top corner, goalkeeper didn't stand a chance, and we do go into the break 1 goal ahead. So into the second half then, into the final 15 minutes in fact, and we are still leading by 1-0. That fantastic effort from Anthony Martial at the end of that first half. Is it going to be the only goal of the game? We're hoping to double that, as Lukaku's been played through here. He's got a bit of pace on him. He's got support as well. He cuts it back, shoots himself near post, and he scores the 2nd goal of the game. Less than 10 minutes to play here at Old Trafford. It is now Manchester United 2, Benfica 0. He's jumping on the billboards yet again, and there is a celebration. Manchester United, I think, starting their Champions League campaign with a victory. You can see how happy the fans and the players are with that goal. Beautiful solo play. As I said, he did have support with Kai and Anthony Martial, as well as Rigoni pushing forward as well on the edge of the area. But no, he decided to take it on himself. And we don't take it away from him because he was able to put it into the back of the net. And in fact, that was his last action of the game. Lukaku goes off and look who comes on. Kylian Mbappe with 10 minutes remaining. Is he going to make an impact? It's nice for him to get his debut though at Old Trafford in the Champions League too. So maybe that's a sign of things to come. He will be playing more so in the Champions League and maybe in the Cup games. But we're hoping to see him in the Premier League too, as Kai plays this one through. And a chance here for Manchester United to score a 3rd. I think that was Mbappe. Still United pushing forward, but again, good defending from Benfica, and it is cleared. But what a debut that would have been if Mbappe could have put that one into the back of the net. He just ran it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, which wasn't the best move. He had plenty of time to shoot earlier. But there is a final whistle. We'll take the victory, even though Mbappe didn't score. He did make his debut, so it's nice to see him in a Manchester United shirt. That's the main reason why Kai stayed here in the first place. But before we do end today's episode, let's have a quick look at the league table. After 4 games, we are top. We haven't even conceded a goal. We did draw 1. Southampton 2nd, Spurs 3rd, Stoke City 4th, Arsenal down in 10th, Man City down in 12th, Chelsea 17th, Liverpool 18th. Very, very interesting start to the season. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you did like it and subscribe if you haven't already.